Welcome to Trailside Debacles RV Camping and Treasure Hunt channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a possible cipher. With that said, let me show you what I believe could be a hidden cipher in Beyond the Map's Edge. We start in the acknowledgments chapter, specifically at the last paragraph, the last sentence. There are several theories as to what Justin means when he says hide or hidden in plain sight. There is potential to believe the cipher is hidden in plain sight. And if we continue, he further clarifies by writing sometimes between the lines of an acknowledgement page. So, let's go back to the first page of the acknowledgments chapter and look between the lines. Even more specifically, this line and this line, between the lines. Now, let's take the first letter of each word that is between the lines. I wrote down E, P, M, C, A, T, and M. Looking through the rest of the acknowledgments chapter, we also find another set between the lines with additional letters of A, S, and U. Before you stop the video and head down this rabbit hole, let's have a dash discussion real quick. I ignored dashes like when there was a split dash, single dash, or hyphen and connect words. Stay between the lines. Let's take these cipher letters E, P, M, C, A, T, M, A, and U and see if we can unscramble to get anything. Pause here if you want to try to unscramble yourself. If not, I will continue. When I unscrambled, keyword was campus mate. I immediately thought of the chapter Reluctant Roommates, when Justin was in college with Aiden as a roommate. Or maybe mate was in the chapter title. Not sure yet. So I thought, let's go check out this chapter, rinse and repeat to see if this works again. What we find happens to be one of my favorite lines in the book. This line also has a hyphen word. Because hyphen words are connected, we only take the letters S, L, O, T, E. Going through the rest of the chapter, I find three more sets of between the lines. So we continue and add the letters H, S, H, O, and D. Let's add in the letters A, I, G, H, F, C. So now it looks like we have a full string of letters like we are building software code. But wait, there's more. Add to the growing alphabet M, B, A, and A. How fitting, adding your brothers to the cipher. Let's take a look at the cipher letters together. I have S, L, O, T, E, H, S, H, O, D, A, I, G, H, F, C, M, B, A. Pause here if you want to try to unscramble yourself. If not, I will forge on. This took some time, but I came up with some high cables of a data. And at first didn't sound right, but I stuck with it. Remember Justin working at Microsoft and playing with a data cable that he unplugged? That chapter is the obsession's oath. Could I be onto something? Is this the cipher or confirmation bias? This has worked twice, so let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's jump to the obsession's oath and see if third time's a charm. In the obsession's oath, I only found one set, but the set is really long. We take the first letters of each word between the lines. T, W, T, H, I, S, T, S, O, T, R, A, T, S, O, T, A. Are we having fun yet? Let's take the cipher letters and see what I came up with. Pause here if you want to try to unscramble yourself. If not, I will carry on. I came up with three possible solutions. Now, in a cipher, there can only be one solution. Let's see what makes the most sense. The first solution was start at tooth twist. Or you can rearrange, I suppose, and twist tooth at start. But the next one I came up with is to start this at 2S, which made my New Mexico double arc solve very fitting. I explained the S double arcs in my full solve explained video. The most fitting solution I came up with is sawtooth starts it. I felt this was fitting because out of all the words in the dictionary, although sawtooth is not a real word, it happens to fit with beyond the map's edge and a location Justin has been to and has talked about. So where do I go from here? Well, there's two options. Sawtooth is discussed in two chapters, Trailside Troubles and the Treasure Trail. One of the two chapters, I don't want trouble. So we are going after the treasure into the chapter, The Treasure Trail. In the chapter, The Treasure Trail, we have the letters OTWHIFP. And the next set, we have TCIOEAH. At least the string of letters feels back to manageable. Let's put the cipher letters together to see what anagram can be formed. Pause here if you want to try to unscramble yourself. If not, I will advance. The anagram I've come up with is Oh, what if poetic? Let me know in the comments if you have come up with any better solutions. I would love to hear them. Here again, we have two chapters to choose from. In the chapter Lost Liberators, Justin writes there was something poetic about manipulating time through a computer. Either he's turning into Doc Brown from Back to the Future, or I'm staying up too late at 3 a.m. sharing ciphers. Another chapter that seems fitting is Dad's house, where his dad is literally quoting a poet, Thoreau Walden. Spoiler alert, there is no between the lines in the chapter Dad's house, which the word poetic is only found in the book twice, so we actually only have the chapter The Lost Liberators. In the chapter The Lost Liberators, we have two sets of letters. First, we have A, T, S, T, C, E, A, and then we have A, M, W, H, A, W, C, F, E. Let's look at the cipher letters in this chapter to see what anagram we can form. Pause here if you want to try to unscramble yourself. If not, I will continue. The solution I formulated was face watch was mate or mate was face watch. I'm really thinking I haven't solved this anagram. This is where I've abandoned this anagram cipher. Did I give up too soon? Let's recap. I would like to take a minute to discuss why I say the anagram cipher has potential, but incomplete. Well, this particular anagram cipher jumped through 5 chapters with valid solutions. Potentially. The Hearst said coincidence after coincidence after coincidence is evidence, so it has potential. Also, we previously had 2 chapter choices to choose from. I'll give you a sneak peek into Trailside Troubles. There is letters between the lines. I have not formulated any solutions to the chapter as of today. Also, the more we keep going, I'm not sure if it's really directional or leading to what the container is. I wanted to share how I came up with the anagram cipher in the book and how to move through the book so maybe someone with bright eyes and eager to crunch letters could take a crack at it. I have not seen nor heard this cipher to be shared among the treasure hunters, although I will admit I haven't clicked on every cipher out there either. Justin said the cipher is easy and approachable. What is easier than an anagram? As of now, the cipher remains elusive. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. New solves and locations are already in the planning phase, and with boots on the ground coming soon, there's a lot more on the horizon. The hunt continues.